Yesterday we did a video.
This is the collector on the corner.
Yep. Yesterday we did a video on that Thunderbird, and I was wearing this apparatus, and there was some people made some comments about it, and YouTube deleted them.
Yes, they shouldn't have. He is the queen honeybee. He is looking for honeybees so he can be the king or queen of the honeybee tribe, right?
I guess. What that is?
What is it, Randy?
That's a patented and improved.
Yes.
They used to whittle these out of wood and stuff. It's a one-legged milking stool. And that was an old dairy farm where I bought the contents of that barn. I found this up inside that barn. It had a better harness on it to come up over your shoulders and what. And what that's for was that guy was milking them cows. He had his hands...
So he went around looking as ridiculous as you.
Yeah, his hands clean and disinfected.
Yes.
And that way he didn't have to cut a stool that, might have cow manure or something on it. It left his hands free, and he could go from one cow to the other, sticking them suction cups on the cows to milk them out. On a pipeline milker or whatever, or go from cow to cow. But this here's fancy, got a spring on the bottom, and
yeah, but
it's got a formed plywood seat.
They should have made it
and
a little taller.
And I was looking on eBay, and somebody's got one of these in pristine condition on there, and they're trying to get $450 out of it, but I don't believe it. That's
sold.
I don't think it's really got any value other than being just some stupid seat to a stupid old man while he's making a video.
You should have tried spraying it in it.
And somebody else said something about my glasses and what it is.
Yeah, what happened to your glasses, dear?
This one here's tinted.
Yeah, that one's tinted.
This is my good eye.
That's his good eye.
This one right here, I can't see nothing much out of that eye.
Yeah.
Very little. And when I had a lens in there, and the sun hit it, it was irritating my eye a whole lot. And I just took the lens out. So I've got it over in my dresser drawer.
Yeah, but would you please put it in just for me, especially when we go somewhere so you don't look like
I keep telling Debbie to buy me one of them factory eye patches, we're
not playing pirates.
Where I can play like Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show or something.
No, we're not going to play, no.
Anyway.
That's goofy.
But I'm blind in that one eye because I got an infected tooth, and it got that optic nerve infected. That optic nerve, I lost most of the vision out of that eye. So that's what that is with glasses. Okay. Another subscriber wanted to know about that 3-point commenter, wanted to know about that 3-point hitch on that M. So I got it right here.
Okay. Need to mow the grass. Need to mow the grass. There's a screwdriver. Need to mow the bitter weeds. Need to mow. You need to mow. Those bitter weeds are itchy.
What this is a home-built 3-point hitch.
I can tell.
That's John Deere arms, I think. You can pull this pin up, and you can move them arms, this pin right here. You can pull that up, and you slide them arms out of that tubing. And I didn't make this, and somebody else made it. And this is kind of adjustable. You can loosen that nut and screw that around.
I like this here kind of triangle-y forming thing you tried to make.
We're going to go on about the lift first.
Okay, lift it.
Okay, on this side, it's got a one-way cylinder. Two-way cylinder, but I just got it hooked up where it works one way and pushes. And this here is pinned here and pinned there, so that gives you play. Debbie, you put keep the camera on that, and I'll let it down.
Okay. It's not going to hurt me.
Let it down on you.
It's not going to hurt me, is it? That's what I'm afraid of.
See how that keeps that cylinder from binding up as it sets down?
If you say so, dear.
But it's got a one-way cylinder, and I'm just running that off the belly pump of this M. You could put a valve back here and a return line and key into your oil fill, where you put your oil in your belly pump and run a second hose and make that up, down pressure and up pressure, but I never did need it. And most stuff you hook on this 3-point, you'll use the center link out here. But what that is, that's the frame off of a post hole auger driver. And the PTO, I was turned upside down. The PTO would go through here. And I got to notice the way that thing was set up, it had a lot more range than that other gen pole that used a center link. So I put it on here and I turned it upside down and put a clevis on there, and I already had this big piece of steel welded on there. I forget why I welded on there to hook the chain through or something real easy. Keep them coming off. But anyway, I welded that on there. That drawbar's not the original drawbar. See, they fixed it worse. And they've just come down with some angle iron off the sides here and welded all this together. I didn't build this. I bought a tractor at auction.
Are you sure you didn't? It looks like a Randy original.
Yeah, I don't know. I built similar, but I didn't build this one. But anyway, I've used it a lot. And with this M's heavy enough it'll pick up an engine. But this here left, see, it's all the way down to the ground now.
Oh, why did you leave the stick shift in the way?
I'm sorry.
Banged my ankle.
It's on the transmission.
I know, I banged
This left, I'm going to start this tractor up right.
Okay, lift it. I'll watch it. Or should I watch the cylinder? Or should I watch you? Or should I watch the tires? I don't know what I should watch. Okay, I just watch it. Oh, I guess I'll watch you. I guess I'll watch this. Oh, it's got a... Whoa, Nelly Bozo. I guess I could come in like a wrecking ball on a transmission. I don't think he heard me. Yay!
But anyway.
Anyway, what, dear?
It's got a lot more reach. Without being way back here. The other boom poles, you're a lot further from the back of the tractor. And this here, you're closer in, you got just as much left.
Okie dokie pokey.
See, I could short that train up and have that transmission up that high.
That you could.
I
But
forget what that transmission come out of.
it come out of a vehicle.
It's a T89 Ford.
Come out of a pterodactyl.
Oh, I think it come out of behind the 330 Ford truck or something.
Oh.
F600 truck. I don't think it's any good.
I don't think it is either. It's got water linking from it.
Yeah, it rained in it. But anyway, there it is. And see, I can stop it anywhere I want.
Yeah, he can stop it anywhere he wants.
See?
Stop it down at Shannon Salvage.
What?
Stop it down at Shannon Salvage.
I'm moving this junk and I didn't want to pick up on that old transmission.
You used to just pick it up by the handle and move it around like Paul Bunyan.
I used to lay on my back and put them up in the change the clutch too by hand. I don't do that anymore. I had them back troubles and there's a guy giving me a therapeutic massage and it felt real good afterwards. And I said, man, you fixed my back. He said, I didn't fix nothing. He said, you got the same problems you always had. You don't quit doing the stuff you're doing that causes your back to get that way, you're going to be a whole lot worse. And I listened to him. And I quit lifting on stuff. Anyway, use this tractor to do it.
That's right.
Get Debbie to do it.
He even takes it in the house and moved the refrigerator when we needed the refrigerator moved.
I didn't do that. But I'll tell you what I did do.
What did you do?
We bought a new refrigerator. And I stuck a wheelchair lift on the back on the receiver hitch. Had this wheelchair lift that fits on the receiver hitch. Got a 12-volt battery on it. It's for them people that go to Walmart with their wheelchair. It's on the back of their vehicle, and they drop it on the ground and drive off. And I went over and she bought a brand new refrigerator. And they come around back and they was gonna load it in the back of the truck, and they looked at that, and I dropped that down to the level of their back dock where they pulled it out with a dolly, and we scooted that refrigerator right onto the back of the truck, and I strapped it on there securely. And we come from Jonesboro back over here and come up and backed up to the porch, and I was able to level up right with the level I wanted to, that plywood I had
I
up
know.
there. Where I could just
And
run.
I was shocked because I
It worked.
figured we'd lose it on the way home.
Well, that refrigerator don't weigh no more than that wheelchair.
But you were the driver and you installed it.
But Debbie was crippled, had a bad hip.
Yes, I did. I
And I
had.
went to auction. I bought that wheelchair and a wheelchair lift and all that for her. And she wouldn't ever use them. She just kept using her cane. She said, no.
Well, that's because the kids wouldn't let you drive it.
What?
The kids wouldn't let you drive it.
Well, yeah, the kids used it for go-kart. But
The kids were like, I'll drive
but
for you,
anyway,
Grandma.
she never did ever use it. Now the batteries ain't no good on it.
Well, that's not my fault.
But that lift
You should have
is
sold
all right.
them.
But I bought it at auction. Some guy died, and I guess it was his.
Mm-hmm.
I think I give $100.
Oh, and I'm a year older, so I'm more feisty.
Yeah, she's more feisty today.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get on her Facebook page, she's just Debbie Watts on Facebook, is all I can tell
Yeah, Debbie Watts, yep.
you. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this video today. We ain't going to tell no big story today.
Weren't you not telling a big story?
No.
Okay, well, I took my granddaughter to kindergarten today,
First day
and
of kindergarten.
she was so excited she didn't even tell me goodbye, so I was feeling kind of sad.
I guess